Hello, hello, hello! And yes, you bastards, my mic was fine. It was only like that because I used 2 channels for recording. So, one channel is on game audio, the second channel is microphone so I can adjust the volumes. So it wasn't muted as people would say, it was a case of streaming doesn't pick up on the actual channel. And as that's an amazing song and we missed a drop, we'll replay that. So, hello, hello, hello. One and all. Alrighty. Time to go mess around with the best mod that's ever come out. Obviously, I'm being very, 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 very sarcastic and I need to plug the webcam in. How's it going, Jack? Hopefully you're doing good, driver. Alice, Leslie, however it is. Steve, what's up? He's actually here for once. Barn, how's it going? Cuz, what up? There we go. Excited for the stream. Excited for the mess that's about to occur with this thing. Almost missed the drop again. Sounds loud to me, but it's the lowest it goes. Alright, let's go wheelbarrow. Yeah, I'm doing good. If you get enough money, you should invest in a wheel of some sort. Have one is nice for a farming simulator. I hate a steering wheel for farming simulator. I have one back in the UK. It is a Logitech, the one for the Xbox, whatever one that is, 29 or whatever. Anyway, I've got one. I don't like him for farming simulator. I find it way more realistic, honestly, to use a controller as far as the force feedback, because the farm simulator doesn't mimic the force feedback from a hydraulic steering in a tractor. It's incredibly, incredibly wrong. I can't stand it. Honestly, the best thing you can do with a steering wheel is unplug the force feedback, and it's similar. G920, there you go. That's one I've got back in the UK. It's the best for that. Truck sim, Euro Truck Sim, American Truck Sim, yes, the steering wheel is 10 times better. But Farming Simulator, honestly, I don't like a steering wheel. I really don't. Is it actually Greenwich? It shouldn't be Greenwich. Ah, shit, it is. My bad, no, it should have been Shamrock. I'll adjust. Well, the thumbnail gave the hint away. I had to set up the stream very quick. Jess is off work sick today, so I've had a late start doing anything. I've not even been able to record a video for today, which sucks, and I'm incredibly annoyed about that, but shit happens. Alright, if you refresh, it should be changed. Wheel without force feedback is pointless, but show me a tractor that you actually get proper force feedback and self-centering wheels, because all the ones I've driven don't have it. It gives you the G920 for Farming Simulator and the 29 as well. If you unplug the force feedback, you've got the feel of movement and you physically moving something, but it's not going to self-center or anything like that, just like a real tractor. You've got the force of like hydraulic fluid being moved. Now for Truck Sim and any other driving game, plug that bad boy back in, but that's why I just don't like them. It's more faffing around as well. With an Xbox controller, I can put it off to the side and play mouse and keyboard on other games. It's a compliment. Cool. Yeah, Greg. Remember John Deere 66. Sweet. Also play on 900 degrees setting. It's so nice. Oh, yeah, no doubt, it's smooth. That being said, I've always said this, and if you've been a long-time subscriber on the channel, if people are going to pick apart YouTube content, stream content, because the steering wheel is moving erratic, you've got issues. You've got severe issues. If that's what you're picking up on. It's just, yeah. I've always come down hard on people like that. If they're being that picky on content, go to a different channel. Have you got GPS on the wheelbarrow? Haha. You can actually do it. I know, I haven't. I didn't want to spend 15 grand on a freaking wheelbarrow. I don't know where I'll use this thing, but it's kind of comical. And even it tips properly. So if you're behind it like this... it's comical. Like, whoever made this, kudos to them, because they've actually done a relatively good job on a freaking wheelbarrow. Exactly. And honestly, like I said, other than Farming Simulator, I would go for a steering wheel all day long. But for Farming Simulator, I have found an Xbox controller, a controller of some sort, is way better than a steering wheel. Oh, what's the capacity? I think it's like 50 litres or so. It's nothing... I hit the wrong one. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, it's on the mod hub. More than likely on consoles as well. Uh, 120 litres. There you go. 10 horsepower engine. Ho-ho! Enjoy, Massey. It's going good, New Holland Farmer. What about yourself? But it does tip over really easy. Very easy indeed. Honestly, am I going to use it? Probably not. Maybe for the chickens. We'll see. For now, we'll leave it there. In my opinion, I can't stand channels that play FS and time lapses. The whole lot seems effortless. Time lapses have their place. You'll find me doing time lapses occasionally, but not all the time. I wouldn't say they're effortless. Some people do put a lot of time into their time lapses. But you've got to remember, to create a proper time-lapse as well, that is hours of gameplay at times. The ones that I've done in the past has literally been a solid good hour playing the game. Where the videos I do, they are effortless. I record for 20 to 30 minutes or 35 minutes. I chop the end of the beginning of the video off, and I chop the end of the video off. I render them, I upload, and the thumbnail's done. Honestly, that doesn't take any time at all. In the grand scheme of things. Doing heavily edited videos and stuff like that, I personally hate, because I'm having to spend more time in Farming Simulator than I want to. But those people that do that, the likes of Daggerwin, Virtual, Simulate when he plays the game, the heavily edited stuff, well, even Simulation for the Nation as well. That takes a lot of time, especially in the editing. I've just possibly realised something. Huh? Maybe not. The HUD seemed very faded. Time lapses are nice, but the music you have to use is crap. You don't have to use crap music. If you are partnered with Epidemic Sound, for example, you can get some really good music. The music up on the YouTube audio library ain't bad, actually. It really ain't bad. And they're also updating it quite frequently. Hey, Steve, what's up? Actually, have to start it. LOL. Yeah, it's the way the game works, right? There's limitations with that. Why did Platinum Edition not have a map this year? Because it doesn't need one. Platinum doesn't need a map. But if you've got all this amazing class equipment, in reality, how often are you going to play a Giants map? It was pointless. It really was pointless them doing that. I'd rather have Platinum have machinery and a new brand, or just a crap ton of machinery, than a map that we're going to play maybe a couple of times and be done with it, let's be honest. Nobody plays the Giants maps for long, and if you do, I feel sorry for you. Watch it on Twitch, using the pop-up chat message on YouTube. Sweet, you can message on Twitch too. And for tonight, chat. 50 likes. We can hope. We can hope. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Yeah, we got coffee today. Felt like coffee. I honestly thought this tractor had enough guts to do this. Oh, some people were saying about the audio in today's video. Yes, I was aware of it. After a while editing, hopefully I've addressed that issue. By the looks of things, all fingers crossed, I have. After this, I will be recording an American Truck Sim video. Predominantly because today they have dropped the Lone Star. You're going to play Gross Farm? Nope. Shamrock and the Greenwich Valley are my maps, and if there's a map that crops up that takes my fancy, this map will probably be the first to go. Yeah, it is underpowered. It's 205 horsepower. I need to give the 7810 a bit of love and tweak the fuel pump in that to boost the power so I can have a mowing tractor. But it is underpowered for going up the hills. It sucks. I honestly would have thought this tractor would have had more than enough guts, but evidently not. Did 80 hours on Bochum on 15, but that's only the base map I spent time on. Bochum was a damn good map. That was a really good map. Dream mod pack setup would be 10 series John Deere's. Yeah, no, I agree. Luckily, PC have a decent one, but consoles obviously don't. Westbridge Hills was absolutely shit as a platinum map. That was just desert. It was plain. It was boring. Nah, Westbridge was sucked when they bought it back for, what was it, 15? What was it, 13? Yeah, it would have been 15. They made it green, so that was more pleasant. But when they first dropped it, it was a desert, horrible map. It really was. Same. I'm not going to lie, James. As much as I like Shamrock, as a pure preference of a map, I prefer Greenwich Valley. I really do. Are you going home for Christmas? I've not been home for Christmas for the last 5 years. I want Bochum to come back. Bochum is out. I believe it's up on the mod hub. If you go look. Snov Nokia was an interesting map. Interesting take on a Soviet desolate area, but it wasn't a good map at all. It really wasn't. Most Giants maps are a pile of steaming turd. Bochum is probably the only one that I would ever say was a really good one. The South American map with the sugarcane was an interesting one because it was a completely different look, different soil textures and all that good stuff. So that one I would say was okay. I didn't spend much time in it, though. I'd say for forestry stock map, Bochum was probably one of the best. The forest area and that was awesome. Hagenstad? Yeah, Hagenstad. Hagenstad was 13, right? That was the one that had the golf course with the golf carts. I wish they brought Easter eggs like that back. They've lost their fun side, Giants, admittedly. Borehome, Westbridge. Stacia, my favourite by far. Stacia has a really nice feel to it. Yeah, it's one of those ones where I never gelled with. It's an interesting one though. I wouldn't say it was a steaming pile of crap. It did feel bare at times though, like almost over-optimized, but it was an interesting map. Yeah, they put Easter eggs in them, but like fun stuff like the golf carts and stuff like that, drivable stuff they used to do. Ravenport, the map that the Americans hate for whatever reason. I don't understand it. Seems like so many Americans in the community take offense to that because, oh, they're making us look like trash because of all the crap everywhere. I don't get it. That's true, I missed the golf course. They were fun. Yeah, that mode was sick. That'd be cool to have back, honestly, like a completely remodeled, all set up for this stuff. Have a mod for 13. Oh yeah. You know what? I can't be asked to open the gate. Bloop. I will shut down that. I want to see if I've got an excuse to be able to use this guy. But I agree, it was a great map, but the version that got released for 19 has been ruined. Has it? I've never tried that one. I never bothered downloading the old Giants maps. I don't see the point personally, but got an England t-shirt, number 8, Lampard. Do you have his football player for England? Craig, I freaking hate football. It's an overpaid... Well, the players are just way overpaid, kicking a bladder full of air around. I hate that sport with a passion. A bunch of frickin' pansies, a lot of them. Friggin' fly lands on them, they're screaming in pain, crying on the ground. The map by... I may give it a look-see at some point. I wouldn't do a series on it or anything, but... for ground to be honest. Get kicked a bit for falling on their backside. Yeah, fall on their backside, and don't forget the crying and to claim a foul. Oh! You can tell I got a lot of love for that sport. Hurting for the win. Do you use the wheelbarrow? Yeah, I'll rock it out every once in a while. Always hated sport in general since... The only sport I've ever actually fallen truly in love with is ice hockey. I watch it as far as on TV and support the Maple Leafs at every opportunity I get. Oh, the old Hurleyman? Yeah. Remember the old open station tractor, the red one? I forget what it was called. 22 grown men chasing a bag of wind around a field. You, my man, knew the exact reference I was referring to. Guy Martin, the legend. There is only one. That John Deere with the muck spreader. Ah, it doesn't have enough power. Nope. I wondered if it would. I don't think I can actually lift it off the ground far enough. Oh no, it's just taking so much power. I wondered. I didn't think I was going to be that lucky. Get the tandem? Yeah, we can try the tandem. Have you heard that Sandy Bay is going to Coke? Huh? Have you heard that Sandy Bay is going to Coke? What on earth are you on about? Alright, let's try the tandem. I was actually thinking, would the tandem work for it? It should. 47 horse. Pick a pitch, GPS. We'll keep the standard config. No decals because I don't like them personally. What does it even mean? Steve. Steve, translate, what does he mean? He's going to Coke. Coke mean... yeah, doesn't make sense. He says anybody's coming to 19, we all know. I just looked at Silver's new video. But yeah, if you're on about it, it's coming to 19. Oxygen David confirmed that months ago. You're talking about 3 months ago he's confirmed that. You must be new here. He's usually in the streams and he says what he's working on in my stream, Dave's streams. Everybody else's streams a lot sooner than he usually does on his pages. Hey man, what's the wheelbarrow? Like, does it work? It works. Speak Dutch, otherwise I cry, I want cheese. Okay, go cry. I will sleep better at night knowing that you have cried because I do not speak Dutch. Did the Ferguson make tandem tractors on a big scale? No, Jack. I believe it was a aftermarket thing. Third-party company just were doing them. I don't think Ferguson ever did it themselves. Same with the Fords and Does or whatever, though. I think it was Fords and Does, right? Double the horsepower and two four-wheel drive tractors, basically. There we go. John, welcome to the Landica family of Tuesday. Well, I guess I've got an excuse to keep this around though. Oh, the Fords and Doe, yep. I didn't play Sandy Bay at all on the old games. I only played the stolen one on 19. Didn't last long. Yeah, it was. I wouldn't have touched. Well, I wouldn't touch that one in the first place. When you use the lead pit digger in game, when I've got a reason to use it. I ain't gonna get it anytime soon. It's bringing back the pains of killing my laptop. I was actually using that when my laptop died. Just going up the road there into the placeable yard. I was setting up for a video. I like my desktop too much. Obviously it wasn't that caused it, but I'm probably going to wait until they update it, to tell you the truth. While they've got the controls back to how they were in the previous game. Purely so I don't get used to one set of controls and mess up on all the rest. Oh, the traffic lights? That was a pain for them to get working if memory serves correctly. The independent suspension. Why would you want independent suspension? Tractors don't have that. They still have that in game now, it's just a lot more realistic on the suspension setup. Really like to see some old detailed Ford tractors. I agree. They'd never make it a console though, because they don't have the license for them. Ferguson's obviously can because it's Massey. Unrealistic. No, I'd argue they drove like crap. It would look so unrealistic seeing the rear tires bouncing all over the place. Like, it just didn't look good. Yeah, they're part of New Holland, but the Ford Motor Company is also a thing. That's the issue. Ford Motor Company, aka the company that makes all the cars and trucks. That's where the issue stands. They'd still need to go. New Holland could give them permission, but then they would have to go to Ford Motor Company for the name, the logo license, all of that. It's not a simple process. Alright, some people may kick off, but I'm going to throw this on GPS so I can keep an eye on chat a bit more. Console has ruined a lot of possible features for the game. I'm a console player. Yes and no. If it wasn't for console, the game wouldn't be where it is now, because they wouldn't have had the money behind it. Hey, Oxy! How's it going, buddy? Like to see John Deere 6750 come to console. Let's be honest, we'd all like to see a lot of John Deere's, a lot of the older John Deere's come up on the mod hub. What's this best mod? Did you not see the thumbnail? Oh, I did get caught in the gate. Nope. Open up a new tab and have a look at the thumbnail. You'll see. And have a look on the mod hub. I agree with him. Joke mods are the best. I honestly, as much as it's fun, it's a fun little mod, it works really well. And that I'm surprised about. Oxy, what was your first map? Chillington. I believe, right? Simford. Really? Was that actually your first map, Oxy? I never heard of it. I thought it was Chillington. The John Deere 6210 would be great. Middle ground. Is that the real small one? What would stop international tractors coming? Who owns international? That's GM, right? But I don't know if they had ties with GM. General Motors, but I believe General Motors bought out International, which bought out the International Harvester Scout, which was a SUV, kind of like a Bronco, Ford Bronco. So I think that's a mix of there. That's the thing, back in the day, a lot of these companies had ties with, well, car brands. Fiat Ag, Fiat Cars. Yeah, Case owns International Harvester, but International Harvester also made transport trucks. They also made, yeah, the Scout. Yeah, there you go, the Scout, like I was saying. They made vehicles too, which I believe GM have that side of the license. They split the companies. So who owns the actual branding name of International Harvester? If it's Case or is it GM? I presume it would be Case as far as agricultural rights. Yeah, David Brown. But then as far as David Brown goes, Aston Martin also had a bid in that, because if you looked on a lot of the old Aston Martins, it would say DB, David Brown. Because so many of these companies have ties to tractors. How you think a Lamborghini? Lamborghini tractors back in the day when they were actually something worthwhile. Does anyone know of American Spare Kid? Can't say I have, driver. Yeah, International's still going on trucks, isn't it? Yeah, International trucks. Yeah, well, look at American Truck Sim. They've just dropped the International today, yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be the same one, right? I never thought of it like that, but yeah. Yeah, Porsche started. A lot of these car companies started in tractors. Lamborghini did. Porsche. Fiat's more than likely going way back in the day. Was Ferrari too? I thought they were cars as well from the get-go. Hey, Connor, what's up? Again, now the other side of the track. I have no idea. I doubt it, because the Giants themselves don't make any maps that are based driving on that side. Lamborghini tractors are still sold in Italy. They don't make crop-off cars. Well, Lamborghinis, they are part of Audi Group, I believe now, aren't they? And as far as the tractors go, they are just rebranded Dutsfurs. So I would argue they probably don't make any money off of them at all other than licensing fees. Because it's Dutz doing all the work as far as all of that. Renault tractors, yeah. They started as cars though. Renault go way back. Like when cars were first becoming a thing. It's been a while since we've had a decent discussion about stuff like this. This is cool. It's been a while. It's been way too long. Class never started off as as vehicles though, as cars. They know the Lamborghini is Dutes, but I don't think they sell Dutes in Italy. Really? Okay. Yeah, that obviously I wouldn't know. It's been a while since stuff like this, right? Ferrari started out as Alfa Romeo. Yes, they did. You are correct. Oxy's going to be done with that map when he's done. $33.10. Oh, did they? Didn't know that. 1888. Yeah, Renault have been around for years. Many years. And back in the day when they used to race it like Brooklands with aero engines. And if you don't know what I mean by aero engine, I mean literally an aircraft engine in a car. I think Dutes is Germany. Upper State Lamborghini is the lower part. Here's the lower part, because like Challenger and Class. Challenger sold their models in the US. Challenger is sold. Class. What's in Europe? Think I follow where you are? But I'm not entirely sure on that. What you were totally getting at. That's what he said, Rob. If you can read just like we can, that's what he said. 2021, mate. Something like that, Kiwi. We all know what Giants are like. Probably will be FS21. Alright, let's go check out the wheelbarrow again. For those of you that missed me maneuvering this thing around earlier. Whereabouts dance? Oh, you guys have got to see what it goes like over a cultivated field. It's hilarious. I think they do sell their tractors in the upper part of Europe. Lamborghini, grab the lower part, like Challenger did with Class. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Love where FS has an Irish modding community because it's such. Farm Sim has modding communities all over the world. But Giants let Walker Farms pass with lots of stuff. Yeah, they did. And as I've said in the past, it is different guidelines for different peoples, it seems. Press R3. What does R3 do? What is R3? Now, Rainbow Dave is busy with the thing. I know what the thing is. There we go. Wheelie in the wheelbarrow. Just making it electric, pretty much. It'll be working off the similar mechanic that the conveyor belts are. Well, maybe. We'll see. I'm doing good, Kevin. What about yourself? Oh yeah, right stick is, yeah, first person one. Would you be able to be? I doubt it. It's a fun little mod, but it actually works really well. I actually need to download Discord again. Snow will pile up inside it just like it would any trailer. Did you get the link of Simulation Fit Nation for the John Deere? Yes, I've seen it, but it has IC control in it, so I didn't even bother downloading it. If it's got IC control in it, I'm not going to be using it because I'd rather have Courseplay. Better mod. The fact that nobody's got IC control working with Courseplay, I think IC control's basically dead at this point, let's be honest. Magic Rob. Sitting there for everyone, dude. What's your favourite map of all time? Oakfield, without a shadow of a doubt. But right now, what my favourite map is Shamrock Valley by Green Bell. It's a fantastic map. What's favourite truck in American Truck Simulator? The Model R Mac. It's a mod on the Steam Workshop, but that is hands down one of the best trucks that I've seen for a long time. Granted, I haven't got it on my profile yet. Just bought the International. Once I'm done, I'll stream until top of the hour, so 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to go record a American Truck Sim video with the International. That will be for tomorrow's video. I haven't got a Farm Sim video for tomorrow. And there will be an American Truck Simulator video for Saturday because I already had that recorded. I prefer the K100 cab over. That is a good truck as well. I'm running that right now. Is it K100? I believe it's that one I'm running. What's your favourite tractor? 7530. John Deere 7530. Between that and 7810, I've got a soft spot for both of those. Old school tractors, Fergie Grey and the Ford 8N. The Model R Mac, there is a few variations I'd love to see in it. One being a heavy haul chassis, more than a sleeper cab. Sleeper cab I'm not too fussed about. Actually, the International Lone Star that dropped today, I've got that as a day cab. Yeah, that was a good 7530 after editing that so it actually worked properly. The, what was it, this 6920, whatever one it is, I use, that's a decent tractor. When's the next HDS video? Will it be in England if you do? More than likely, because I've had to restart that profile. Honestly, when it'll be, I don't know. ATS2, I've always preferred American Truck Simulators, so I'm in no rush with that. I really do prefer American Truck Simulator over ETS any day of the week. What would you class Caterpillar brand as? Agricultural construction company. Oh, construction all day long. They got out of the agricultural market years ago. Well, I say that, they still make telehandlers for the ag market, don't they, for the Europe market. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But as far as making tractors and stuff like that, yeah, they're, I'd say they're more construction market than they are anything else. Even then, I don't think it was Caterpillar making those challenges. I think it was Adco at that point still. I think Adco took that over and they were just using the Cat name. And the Cat engines, more than likely. Do you ever play? No, I'd never played that, cuz. The only truck game back then I played was Big Mother Truckers, I think it was called. Yeah, I remember seeing George Saunders do a review on one when they had one on demo. I've got to get a different tractor. This thing's stupid. Portaloo. What's up, dude? Interesting name. Would you rather have a 7810? Ford 7810. Oh, John Deere 7810 all day long. I'd rather have a Ford TW. Landy, will you be doing a Christmas giveaway? No. I've got no money. I've just spent £360 to get my desktop shipped over. And that was predominantly thanks to the amazing community. Ford counting tractors? Oh yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, the old Ford customized tractors like that. Ah, Landy doing giveaways, that's a good one, Lewis. I was opinion on the M6 drop nose. I'm not a fan of drop nose tractors, full stop. Personally, they serve a great purpose real life for visibility, but as far as looks, I've never liked them. But at the end of the day, functionality is more important than looks. Long haul. Wow, that's incredible, cuz. Yeah, there aren't any decent Ford tractors for 19, unfortunately. Licensing, James. That's what it boils down to. Anyone about realistic play silver? Silver cheese, Steve? Kinda lost. Should have probably actually gone across the field and then up and down, oh well. Who owns Caterpillar? They're Euro-based US. Oh, they're American. And I believe they are owned by their own company. The only Ford tractors I have found is the 4-pack. Yeah, they did in 17. That's why that 4-pack was good. Although the conversion of it's kind of funky on a lot of the tractors, unfortunately. Something you don't want, Landy. Haha. Gotcha. Adco owns Challenger, yep. Alright, Alrighty, we are going to end up leaving a little strip, but we will get to that another day. Make this pass, and that will be a wrap. I will go record the international video for tomorrow, which I know will probably get dinkle views, as Truck Sim usually does, but I wouldn't mind getting that content out. The county truck to... Yeah, I know, and that's the first train pup. Hey, Judd. Bye, Judd. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll be back on Monday. The chance of a weekend stream is slim to none. We'll see. But if I can, I will. If not, then I don't. So until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.